everybody, it's Catherine. Welcome to Created by Catherine, and I'm sorry we're a bit late with this week's wrap up, but we've just been so busy. And David wanted to get his digital kit finished to be able to show you this week, so he's going to get it in the shop and this weekend sometime. And it wasn't quite finished yesterday, so we thought we'll do wrap up today. There's nothing set in stone, there's no laws, is there? So thank you for joining us. It's a really horrible day here in Yorkshire. It's very overcast, very dark, so we've got all the lights on we possibly can, and we've got the big living daylights light on. What is it? I forgot what they call these big bulbs. Daylight bulbs. I knew it was something like that. Oh yeah, and speaking of living daylights, we've just heard that Sean Connery's passed away, bless him. And so I couldn't believe that he's 90. 90, he still looks a handsome man for 90. Anyway, so bless him and bless his family. So what we got done this week? Well, I got the paper done. I got the paper finished. It's yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I've cut it up into bits, look, so I'm really pleased how it's come out. You can hopefully on camera you can see the glitter. That's the glittery Mod Podge. But what I've actually done, because there are a lot of real petals and that in this, I've then gone over it and done a really good coat of Ranger matte medium, multi-matte medium. It gives a much beautiful finish. So we've ended up with quite a lot, so I've cut it up, and there's that. Then got some these I think will be great for altered paper clips, and then two very thin skinny tags, and also I've done another little pouch. Yeah, thrilled with it. And actually, I don't know if you can see, but that's a flower that was still indented from the napkin. So yeah, I'm very pleased. Look at these leaves, they've turned out gorgeous. Just put some tied a bow with some nice pink. That's the last of the pink seam binding that I got in my kit from Oak House Journals. So I gave it 2 lines. I've just got one of my little scrappy doos in it. Yeah, it's got 2 layers on here of, I won't do it again with that horrible paper. It's just too thick. And you know, but there's a plus side to that, because it's a lot more malleable with that, because I've put 2 thick layers of straw paper on. Put 2 little baby velcro on there, and yeah, it's made it with the matte medium and the 2 layers of that. It's made a nice backing for that. Gorgeous. I love that. So that's the paper we made. So hope you had fun making yours, or you might be doing it this weekend. Slow stitching project. Really enjoying that. So I've put 3 in here. You know, this is the one that I've made following inspiration from Rachel, Roxy Creations, to put my hoarded things in, hoarded fabrics and paper and such like in it. So I've done a bit more with this and added my slow stitching squares. I can't remember where I put them now. So yeah, I've done some other bits as well that I thought I'd go. This actually is some beautiful Devore, which my mum had as a lovely, she had the velvet trousers in this lovely chocolate brown, and then this Devore top with it as a set, and so I've been hoarding that and I like it in there. So where have I put my squares? So I can show you this week's. So this one, you know this one, this is, I've shown you that the other week, and a tag there. I just love this cockatoo. I think it's a cockatoo. I'm hoping it is, I think so. Where's my next one? Here. So this is the one with last week's, so with the buttons and the little dragonfly, and yeah, put some edging on there that I'd got, saving the edgings, and that goes nice there. So where did I put this week's? No, it's not there. I've done a belly band with some stuff left over from when I did Sew for the Soul book. Is it here? No, that's one of my altered journaling cards. It's here. Here it is. Here I am. I've forgotten. So there we go, that's this week's square. I've just stuck this one down. I didn't want to use this as a pocket. I've just put a strip of some music paper on the bottom there. So we did the rounds together, and we had to use our own choice, which I chose these washers, sewn washers, and the paper clip. Not paper clip, safety pin even. So we did that together, and I've couched that on. I've done some running stitch along the map at the side, which I liked. I've done some in here. Might not be able to see it, but there's all seed stitch in small stitches. Yellow. I don't know how high up I can take it. Can I do it to there, David?
Yeah, maybe.
You might be able to see the seed stitch there. I've done some layering here with another bit of edging that I've been hoarding, with some pistol stitch, a bit of newspaper in there laid up, and yeah, done some random stitching there. And then here is the old paper with the writing on, and I've just done a little bit of, I've done a few yellow crosses and a bit of blanket stitch round. So I am really thrilled with that. I enjoyed it. I'm enjoying doing these, all very different. Seem to be doing them all very different, because I know that they're going in this book, you know, just to admire really. So if I was doing it for a quilt cover, then I'd do more of a similar theme. So it's getting a bit chunky now. I might have to move this press stud, this snapper, soon. Can't see where it is, so that's that. Now, next, this has just arrived hot off the press, out of quarantine. David's just bought me this. I didn't know he was getting it me. As a nice surprise for our wedding anniversary, and yeah, thrilled to bits with this. Textiles Transformed. It's the new book by Mandy Patullo. Thread and Thrift with Reclaimed Textiles. So as you know, everything that most of my work has to have something reclaimed, recycled in it, reused, and I think most of us do that frequently with junk journaling. And look at this gorgeous colour. This is gorgeous. It'd make a gorgeous feature wall in a big room, that would. So I'm looking forward to have a proper look at this. Yeah, very similar to my style in lots of ways, and I'd not heard of her till it was Rachel mentioned her first. And what was the one that we were watching and they mentioned, was it Melanie Sullivan? No. Which was the video, can you remember?
The one on books, that new one from a while ago.
Oh, it was one of the book channels. Oh, can't tell you then. It's one of the book channels had mentioned it on my booktube. Jane Catherine on books. So yes, that's lovely from my husband. It's got a lovely cloth feel to it. His hand just appeared. He's very well trained. He's very excited today because he's got his kit finished, and I'm thrilled to bits with him. With it and him. I'm very proud of him. We make a good team, don't we? Right, as promised, the sets of David's art with the paint chips. So they're all wrapped up, ready to go in the shop. We've just done 3 for now, but we've got plenty with this set. So this great piece, we're going to put the photos in afterwards if we can find them. This was a massive piece, as big as this wall, for a
6 by 3.
6 by, was it only 3 wide?
Yeah, 6 foot by 3 foot.
Oh,
Long and thin.
yeah, and it seemed bigger than that really. But anyway,
Small.
big piece. But I mean, we haven't got the space for it here. It was done for an exhibition in Chelsea, and so I persuaded him, because it was in the garage, because we haven't got a wall big enough. So I have persuaded him to cut it up for you guys. So yeah, I'll show you what's in each kit really. Now you get 2 large pieces. So I don't know if you can see, it's very well glazed. You can't always see the texture. Is that better like that? Okay, so the glare, it might be too glary, but there really is, you know, the level of the paints in it. So you get 2 large pieces, and this is all on canvas. It's up to you what you do with it. You can't make journal covers because you can't bend it. That's the thing with this. It's got a very thick special resin glaze on the top, and it cracks. You know, because I tried it with this. Some of the canvases he's got, we can turn into journal covers because there's no resin glaze on. But this is special resin for sparkle. So we've left them this size because we thought, you know, 1 or 2 of you may well want a piece of the whole picture. Wired for Sound, was it called?
Between the Lines of Sound.
I knew it was something like that. Between the Lines of Sound. You can't see it in its full glory with these pieces. But these can easily be mounted and then framed if you do like your abstract art. And yeah, 1 or 2 celebrities, shall we say, famous people have got some of Davy's art. He doesn't often like to say, and he's not somebody that boasts, but they have. And so there's a real patterned piece and then more of a plain piece. So you can either mount them and frame them, or if you don't want to do that and have them hanging up in your home or whatever, you can cut them up into smaller pieces to do all sorts with. So as well as that, you're going to get 5 pieces, and I'm keeping them in these little envelopes. You're going to get 5 pieces of a different piece. This was, I think this was the Trial for Olympic Sunrise, was it? No, what was this one?
Shattered Comet.
Shattered Comet. I don't like the sound of that. I'm not going to ask you again. he names them all. Anyway, this is on canvas. This is different. It has got a glaze on, but it's not the real thick cracked glaze. So you've got 5 of these. Now, I don't know if you can appreciate with filming quite how 3D. There is texture within these. So for example, this kit has got these 5. They're all randomly cut, so they're all going to be different. They're all totally unique. And yeah, for me, you know, I know we all like going and getting the sample paint chips and what have you from B&Q and other hardware stores, but these are real. So yeah, I love this one. It's very textured. So you get 5 of those, and you know, you can use the make altered paper clips or small cards, or make collage, whatever you want to do with them in this envelope. And then also you get 5 that have been stamped and have got a
Eyelet.
Yeah, eyelet. Thank you, David. It's a good job we're a double act, really, isn't it, with my memory? Crikey, it's getting worse. So, look at this piece. That is gorgeous. That's got a rose gold one. They're all randomly chosen. That one. That one. That one. and that one. And I mean, they look gorgeous. I'll say, where have I got this? This is my altered paper clips that I made before. So when we made these the other week, that's a different painting. But this piece is from these. Yeah, and that piece is from this. So yeah, look how nice you can make them with those. So I thought that if I stamp them and put an eyelet in, you know, that's 5 of pieces that are done like that, and then I've left 5. So it's up to you then whether you put an eyelet in or whatever you do with them, or just use them as, you know, make paper clips, altered paper clips with them. So that is the sets. I've got 3 of those at the moment, and with you guys saying there were quite a few of you said you were interested in them when I first broached the subject, shall we do them as kits. So yeah, so they go nicely together. So, you know, comes in a set like this, and it's all, you can see, all different. Each piece, each set's slightly different. So that's that. I'm very excited about that. Then. Oh. David's kit, guys. David's digital. What are we calling this one?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Sherwood Forest. Christmas at Sherwood Forest.
Something like that.
Yeah.
We'll call it. It ain't got a name.
Christmas at something like that, because I'll explain to you all. These are the real photographs. So the backgrounds are real photographs of, and the colours haven't been altered or anything. These were taken in 2010 when we got snowed in, and you couldn't see for snow. And so he's used these to manipulate to make the Christmas kit, and I just love them. I'm just, to say he's not done this, he don't, you know, not really done this before, with a bit of help from Joe showing him what to do. This is across the way. So on here there's the road that comes up here. This was the bottom of our garden. So there's that one, and then here is our garden. So this used to be, here was my kitchen. If you imagine, here was the kitchen window. A bit further up here, about here, was my kitchen window, and that's the side of our garden there. It was long and thin. So the bottom of the garden was there, and the house went long and thin up here, and then this was our garden. And then beyond that is, and we actually lived in Sherwood Forest. So this is, these are real pictures, and I just love that. Yeah, we got snowed in. This one, gorgeous. So we've got some script on there, and that's David's own script. No, is it not? It's something from public domain, that one. We have got some with our own script on, haven't we? Yeah. And yeah, gorgeous. Now you'll see as we're going along, there's different backings on them. We've given you 2 backing sheets. So one is our brown parchment, and the other one is grey parchment. So it's entirely up to you. You've got a choice then what you want to back it with. So we thought the more brown the tones, the brown, and such as this, decided, I felt it, this is just my choice, I thought the grey looked better because there's lots of muted. Now it is quite a muted kit. It's not sort of in your face, loud and bright Christmas. But I think what I love about it is that, you know, the authenticity of it being in Sherwood Forest, a Robin Hood country, and yeah, these are real photos. Then this one is, now this is a real photo here, and this was walking from where we lived and we used to set off up here and walk mile and a half, would it be, to the major oak, and that was that. Then we'd be at the major oak. So I'm sure whether you're all, you know, everybody's heard of Robin Hood and his band of merry men and Maid Marian, and yeah, this is it. This is where it's surprising you can't see Robin Hood somewhere in here. Ha ha. This is from our house, going along, you can see how bad it was, going along the tracks to the major oak, and look at these gorgeous beasties there, gorgeous. Then we've got this, which is some music, very faintly in the background. I don't know if it shows on camera, but again, this is other photo of trees. Are they the ones from our garden, are they?
Another one in the garden. Right,
so these are close up of the trees in our garden as a backdrop. And then we've got some music on there. So they all, you know, lend themselves to be pages, journal covers. I mean, I think, you know, any of them could be. Okay, so that's that one. So all, and then this. So this gives you a better idea. I love this. Look at this. Look at these. Just everything. This is everything the colours as it was, because you just couldn't see anything for snow everywhere. And yeah, so this was the path. You went along and up through all these tracks, and there in the distance is the major oak, which is the major oak is the big tree that Robin Hood and his men used to hide inside. And when I was a little girl, and I know it's all myth and legend, but when I was a little girl, we went on a school trip to see the major oak, and you could actually get inside. It was so wide inside it, you could, all our class fitted in it. Now you can't get in it at all now because the water table shrunk. You cannot get in it at all. It's all, and it's protected now. It's because, you know, it's so old and you can't, so many visitors that have seen it over the years, it's protected and it's got fencing and everything around. So I call myself very lucky to have actually been inside it. You can't get inside it at all now. It's completely shrunk. Then we've got these two. Love these two. Now I wanted there to be, because you know I'm making four Christmas journals for the December dailies. I wanted to be able to put a writing board in it, you know, because if you start adding all knobbly bits and cards with bells and things like that on, you need a writing board. So there's the two that David has done for me. You can have them as big tags if you want or whatever, but my idea was writing board. Then we've got these 4, so you can turn them to tags or journaling cards. Gorgeous. Then we've got this set. So again, it's making me feel very nostalgic. I know we love living by the sea, but I miss that tree. Miss that
tree.
That wasn't an apple tree, was it?
Yeah.
I've told everybody we had a weeping willow.
Yeah, we have got a weeping willow, but that's the apple tree.
Oh, the one that Celia used to get.
The willow's there.
The one that we used to get, Celia used to get stuck up that, didn't she?
Tree, yeah.
Our little cat Celia. She used to climb up there and get stuck. And then many a time that David used to have to put a ladder against there and climb up, or one of the boys, climb up and rescue her. Also, a couple of little things you can fussy cut out as well there. These are small enough if you want to use them as altered paper clips. There's, you know, there are endless possibilities. And then this one, look at this. And actually, when you look at this, these are the trees that where David's put these extra trees in here. There's like really scary faces in there. You can't tell on the smaller version, but on the bigger version, the scary faces. Very apt to say Halloween's today. Yeah. So yes, this is sort of our garden. If you imagine, it comes along there, and up the roads here, the little road, and our drive was here. That's the house sort of across the way. So yeah, this is another one leading up to Sherwood Forest. Two lovely music pieces there. Again, our garden, and a mixture with, in the background, part of the whole vista going up to the major oak. So there we have it. I am absolutely thrilled. I'm really proud of him for doing this. Really, it's his first major digital kit, and hope that you enjoy it. So he's going to put that in the shop, so please you know, if you like the look of that, please support him. He'll be thrilled to bits if people buy it. And I think next week I'm going to use some of this and see what ideas I can come up with. So a sneaky peek. So speaking of, is working on another kit as well, which is a bit more contemporary, a bit more altered, which you'll probably see from this. But this is what a sneak peek. This is what December dailies. These are the pages that, you know, and the cover. So it's got some Edith Holden bits on it, and again, this is quite contemporary. It's been extra stylized, you know, so it's got a different paint effect on it. With his original photos, he's done some paint effects. And this is sheet ice. It's not a river, this was sheet ice. Of course, our Joe especially, because he used to be a little divil. He'd be the first one to be on there jumping, see if he could fall through it. Yeah. So a sneak peek of that. And then in here what I did was I cut out one of the journaling cards out of the kit, and yeah, I've backed it with some Christmas paper from The Works here in the UK, the Winter Wonderland card stock from The Works, which I thought was great for a writing board. And yeah, David's Robin on there with a bit of Sherwood Forest in the background. And I've just curled this pin and put a bell on it. Just wanted to show you how it could look on your page. I think that's fabulous. I'm excited to see what kits he makes in the future. So I think that's everything. I hope you enjoyed making the paper. I hope you enjoyed doing the square. Have we made 4 now? I think we're halfway through the series. I think we've done 4 because I've got 3 in there and I put 1 on a bag. So yeah, I am excited. We'll be week 5. Be interesting to see what picks come out the jar, won't it, next week? Yeah, I was going to have a week off filming and a week off crafting because, yeah, my hands are killing me. But I'm too excited. I want to be able to use David's kit. So, yeah, you'll have to rein me in a bit because at night time especially, you know, I'm there crying with my hands in pain. He'll be telling me off for doing too much. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Sorry that it's not my usual Friday, but that doesn't matter. It's the weekly wrap-up. And we hadn't wrapped the week up till this morning when the kit was finished, so that's right. And, yeah. Thank you, everybody that's joined me this week. Sorry, I've not had a chance to look at names in particular for new subscribers this week, but welcome. Thank you so much. I've reached 300 subscribers now. So, yeah, come on, guys. We're doing well. We're getting a lovely community. So, see you all on Monday for a new crafting week. Take care. Keep safe out there. Bye for now.